Hello Soul Family, my name is Geeta and welcome to your Twin Flame Journey update. We're going to be pulling on the Super Flower Blood Moon. That is the lunar eclipse that's going to be coming up this weekend. If you like this kind of video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I am posting these regularly right now. The Twin Flame Journey is on fire. There's a lot going on, a lot of movement, a lot of changes, and you don't want to mess up and miss out on this cycle. It is very, very powerful. I'm like trying to find the word. This cycle is so powerful, and a lot of people have the opportunity to come into union with their twin flame in this cycle, and I don't want you to miss out. So go ahead, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you're notified as soon as I post a video so you don't miss out. I am posting these like every week right now. If there's more things going on, I'll post it more often. And I also have my main channel, Spirit Messages Tarot, if you'd like to get a private reading or get a live reading, or I do all sorts of stuff. So make sure you read the video description. I have a lot going on. And also my social media is down there as well. So I have this piece of Headnight here. Okay, Headnight is supposed to help with the Twin Flame Journey. So let's go ahead and find out what's going on in the Runner-Chaser dynamic in the Twin Flame Journey during this Super Flower Blood Moon. The reason why I call it that and not the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine like other channels are doing is because I have Divine Masculines who are not the runners watching my channel, and I don't think it's fair for them to say that. They're like, I don't know, I'm not a chick. You know, I don't, you know, to be honest with you, it's actually one's a runner and one's a chaser, regardless of Divine Feminine or Masculine. Okay, so while typically it's a lot of the Divine Masculines who are runners, not all the Divine Masculines run. Sometimes the Divine Feminines do. And sometimes the Divine Masculines are the ones who are more evolved than Divine Feminines. So instead of calling the Divine Masculines the poor evolved Divine Masculines, Divine Feminines, let's call them what they really are. They are technically the chasers. And their person, or your person, is the runner. Okay? You're like, how do I know if I'm the runner or the chaser? Well, let's see. Now, we all both take turns of running in our own different ways. We mirror that energy. But typically, if your person calls you up and they're like, hey, I want to see you, I want to hang out with you, you know, and I'm sorry for everything I did, and they come clean, they tell you everything, and you go, and you would say, okay, yeah, I want to be with you, or I will do that, or yes, I want you, and I want to work on this connection. You are the chaser. And if you're the person who is always trying to run away from the connection, if your person hits you up and you'd be like, no, go fuck yourself, I'm not into you, then guess what? You're the runner. Most of you who are watching this channel are chasers, so we're going to focus on the runners. The runner's energy towards the chaser. So let's go ahead and see what's going on. Please tell me what is going to be the runner's energy towards the chaser in this Twin Flame Journey update for the Super Flower Blood Moon. What is, during the Super Flower Blood Moon, what is the runner's energy going to be towards the chaser, please? What is the runner's energy going to be towards the chaser during the Super Flower Blood Moon? What is the runner's energy going to be towards the chaser during the Super Flower Blood Moon? What is the runner's energy going to be towards the chaser? Interesting. Clarifying the Knight of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Hangman. Clarifying the Devil. Clarifying the Three of Cups. Clarifying the Empress. Ooh, I like that. Please tell me what is going to be the runner's energy towards the chaser for this Twin Flame Journey update and this Twin Flame Soul Connection during this Lunar Eclipse Super Flower Blood Moon. How is it going to affect the emotions? Clarifying the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, clarifying the Page of Pentacles in the reverse, Queen of Wands, clarifying the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Temperance reversed, clarifying Death in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands reversed, and clarifying the Ace of Wands. We have the Chariot. Now this is the good part. The underlying energy. The Five of Wands in the reverse. This is the current energy while I'm pulling this, which is Friday the 13th. The Five of Wands. Now, I would pull this sooner, but I want to get as close to the energy as possible before pulling these cards. So I am going to be the most accurate as possible without actually pulling it on the day of. I want to look at this for a second. Wow, yes. All right, so we have the Five of Wands reversed. The King of Swords. So I'm seeing this. I'm seeing that your person's going to be wanting to come out of conflict. Okay, they're thinking logically. I'm seeing them having currently. This is current energy. I'm seeing them. I don't know. I'm seeing like a spirit. There's like an energy of this spiritual connection, like the connection's spiritual. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about coming towards you with an offer. They're wanting to come out of this Nine of Swords energy. This worrying and anxiety. By the way, they're thinking about you and they're dreaming about you incessantly. The angels are totally fucking with them. They got all this love for you. It's like they realize, or they're having a dream or something that is going to help them to realize that you've always given more than they have ever given. And there's an imbalance between the give and take. And it's almost like a feeling they're wanting to have an opportunity, or they're having an opportunity, or they're hoping, or it's different for everybody, but it's like they're hoping for some kind of opportunity. They could be looking for a sign. They want to give to this connection, and they want it to be successful with the Six of Wands. Now I am going to pull some more cards over here. Which ones do you want? Okay, they actually want these pink cards. The Island Time cards. They've been really wanting these lately. Please tell me, what is going to be the energy of the runner towards the chaser? The hand of cards just fell out, taking a risk. I can see that happening. Being strategic, options, gambling. Let's see if it comes back out. Please tell me, what is going to be the runner's energy towards the chaser during the lunar eclipse? Super flower blood moon. And by the way, the super flower blood moon is going to be Scorpio, which I'm going to be putting that in the title. It's going to be the runner's energy towards the chaser during the super blood moon. Clarifying the Page of Cups. We have Date. Clarifying the Queen of Wands. We have Not Enough. Clarifying Temperance in the reverse. We have Paradise. Clarifying the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have Heart with a Key. And clarifying the Chariot. We have Butterfly. Wow, something's going to be happening. It's going to trigger something to happen. I feel like that it's saying right here is going to trigger the end of waiting for a lot of you. I am going to be checking also the likeliness of getting communication. On the bottom, what do we have? Stabbed in the back. Something could be happening to cause that. They're currently going through this heartbreak and pain, separation. Someone could be being deceptive around them. I feel like something's happening, especially if your person's with another person. Something could be happening between them that is going to help to illuminate your value. Then we have passion and seeing chemistry, liking each other equally. But they're feeling this heartbreak. They're feeling this separation from you. I like this. This is what they're thinking. Coffee cup. This is where usually the underlying energy is something like where the connection's headed. Like the first couple cards is like what's currently going on. So right now they're currently feeling this heartbreak and pain. They're wanting to come at a conflict. Okay, this is what they're currently wanting to do. This is going to be how it's going to affect this situation. They're wanting to meet, get together. Fuck yes, let's think about this. Focus on doing that. I want you to work on manifesting this. Imagine you meeting with them. What would it look like? Where would you meet and hang out? Would they come over to your house? Would you go out to a restaurant? Would you meet in a hotel? Where would you meet? And how would it go? Imagine how the conversation would go. Imagine it how you want it to go. Not how you think it will go, how you want it to go. Imagine what's going to happen. Are they going to touch you? Are they going to hold your hand? Are they going to kiss you? Think like that. Think about that. You know? And focus on it. Don't be like, oh, it's never going to happen. I don't want to hear that shit. Okay? I don't want to hear it. Neither do the angels. It will happen if you believe it. If you're not going to sit there and believe it, then it's not going to happen. But look, this is what they're wanting to. This is what they're thinking. They want to meet. And they also feel uplifted by you. Then we have palm tree. Stable, security. That's what you are. Your stability, your security. And palm tree is also, which it doesn't say on here, is flexible. Endurance. Oh, it does say flexible. Never mind, I can't read. And what's going on? Oh, there's the hand of cards. What are they doing? They're making a decision. Making many options, decision. Some of you could be a one-night stand. I don't feel like it's trying to say that so much as it's talking about making a decision. What are they trying to make a decision about? Hand of cards. Taking a risk. Taking a chance. You are a risk to them. Some of you, there could be a third-party situation. They are feeling some kind of limitations and restrictions. They're disappointed about that. And they're losing patience about it. Like that's how the moon's going to be affecting them. But they're going to want to take a risk. And this is current energy moving into probably this weekend because it's really close to the future. So they could be wanting to take a risk with you. Why? Because they like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, and want to date. Some of them might actually hit you up and want to talk. And you guys might start flirting. Why? Unconditional loving. Giving and receiving affection because they're falling in love with you. What do they got, though? We got the karmic relationship and the snake, which is about competition and enemy, which is actually kind of cock-blocking this shit, I'm not going to lie. The other person is kind of cock-blocking, but we're going to work on our manifestations, okay? We're going to be positive. You're going to imagine being with your person as if they're already here, what it would be like to wake up next to them every day, and how wonderful it would be being able to feel all of this love and to be able to hold them, hug them, kiss them, and do something else, maybe even. If you know what I mean. I'm trying to keep it not too crazy over here. All right, so how's the moon going to be affecting the connection? Now, to be honest with you, this Knight of Swords has been in the upright for most of the readings I've been pulling. And this Knight of Swords, it's kind of interesting that it's the first thing that's out. I'm surprised it's in the reverse. I'm going to probably clarify why it's in the reverse. Because there's something they want to say to you. I don't know. Actually, they're telling me it's really excessive. It's like, sometimes it can be like the Knight of Swords in the reverse can be like the opposite, like blocked or something. I don't think it's blocked. This feels like they really want to fucking say something to you. And it's sometimes in the reverse, it can indicate wanting to communicate something so badly that they're doing it without thinking at all about the consequences or the ramifications or anything like that. And what do they want? What do they want to talk about? They want to say something about their magic wand. Or your magic wand if you're a divine masculine. They got sexual, passionate energy. They're going to be feeling inspired, very passionate. Now, they are pages, though. Okay. So, but these pages do indicate communication. Okay? Their pages are always about communication, no matter which ones they are. Okay? They can always indicate some kind of communication. And what we have here, the Page of Cups as well, communication. What do they want to talk about? Love. Their love and their passion. That's what they're wanting to communicate. Now, they're going to be kind of like, kind of sheepishly, like, you know, just implying things and a little flirting. But where's that leading to? Date. They could want a date. Also, it says plan instead of date. We have Hangman, though. Let's see. The Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. This is an issue. For some of you, now, maybe this is why the Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Okay? Why? Not enough. This is part of their issue. Some of them, they may be trying to get some information. They could be... Now, I am getting a feeling of spying energy. I don't see any spying energy, but I don't see anything that indicates spying necessarily. But I am feeling, unless I'm missing it, I don't see it. But I'm getting a feeling of spying energy. Maybe that's why they're hanging around. That's the spying energy that I'm getting. It's from the Hangman, trying to gain a different perspective. They want to give you an offer, but I don't know. I might not be good enough. Frustrating relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage. That could be very well doing that. Fear and ego issues and jealousy. On the outside, they act confident. A lot of you, I think they're going to do it anyways. What are they going to be thinking about? Paradise. This is what they want. To be honest with you, they've been feeling this Knight of Cups in the reverse, which is disappointment. It can indicate codependency. But to be honest with you, I feel like that it's disappointment. It feels like disappointment. Why? Because whatever current situation they're in, they are feeling limitations and restrictions. And they're getting fucking tired of it with this Temperance in the reverse. The angels are like, come on. Let's get out of this devil energy. Right now, the devil energy, probably during the moon, is going to be really feeling very oppressive to them. And I feel like it's going to push them to want to make a change. Because I'm seeing it going that way. It's progressing. Will it all happen on the eclipse? No. This energy is what's going to, it's like a catalyst, right? What do they want? They want happiness, but they're feeling all of this oppression. They're feeling limitations and restrictions from this devil energy. That's in the middle. They're disappointed. We also have the angel energy here as well. Temperance in the reverse. And Temperance in the reverse is saying, it's time. It's time to do something about this devil energy. It's time to be happy. And I'm feeling like they're saying, oh, they feel like they can do it. So, now, we have the Three of Cups. And what I'm getting with this Death and the Three of Wands, I feel like that the ending is wanting to be, they're wanting to get together. Some of you, will they get together? Some may and some not. They might hit you up and want to get together. I'm really hoping. But it is also indicating some kind of third-party situation or interference. I feel like they're wanting to end whatever is interfering. Or they're going to be like, fuck it. Because what does it say? It says getting together. They want to get together. I really want you to as well. Let me know. But we have the Three of Cups here. They want to get together. They're going to end this waiting. I feel like what they're wanting to end is the waiting. They're tired of waiting. They're coming out of this waiting. And then why? Because you have the Empress. Growth and expansion. If you're a divine feminine, this is very good, like, indicator of you, which most of you are divine masculines. The reason why it's the Empress is because it's mostly divine feminine. So let's pretend it's the Emperor, okay? They want to fuck you. Or if this is your person, this could be your person too, which would be really good. From the divine masculine's point of view, this could be your person standing in their power, wanting to have a passionate beginning, which is, it could be very sexual ideas, and wanting to come see you, come forward at the Chariot. For the divine feminines, this is you. This is how they're feeling about you. They've got this big boner for you. They're wanting to come towards you. And the relationship is evolving to the next phase. So this is freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and pull more cards and find out, like, if, I don't know, I want to see, like, what percentage are you guys are going to get together and what percentage are you going to get communication. I'm, like, excited right now. And personally, I feel like that the moon is going to be, when it's during the, I feel like it's going to be making clear. I feel like there's going to be like a gaining of clarity of feelings that were hidden. The hidden feelings that were, they're going to gain clarity on things that are hidden. Their feelings that are hidden. Not just with you, with other people too. And those people, like if they're with another person, those people are going to be reacting to this moon as well. They might show their ass. And that would work in your benefit. Alright, please tell me what percentage of the runners and chasers are going to hear communication from the runner. How many chasers? What percentage of the, I'm going to pull 10 cards. And whatever is the reverse out or upright is going to be the percentage. So like say halfer in the reverse, halfer upright would be like 50-50. Alright, please tell me what percentage of the chasers are going to get communication from the runners. What percentage of the chasers are going to hear from the runners? What percentage of the chasers are going to hear from the runners? What percentage of the chasers are going to hear from the runners, please? What percentage of the chasers are going to hear from the runners? Get communication from them. Ooh. What percentage of the chasers are going to hear from the runners? What percentage of the chasers are going to hear from the runners? Get communication from them. What percentage of the chasers are going to get communication from the runners? It would be like shortly after or right when it happens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70% of you should get some form of communication. I want to talk a little bit about what it says, what's on the bottom. The 2 of Cups is on the bottom. And the underlying energy, I'm going to put the underlying energy down. We're going to read these cards. Look at that. Ace of Cups. Yes. I'm sitting here going, yes, bitch. Wow. So they are trying to make a decision. What are they trying to make a decision about? Your love. They feel like there's been some kind of injustice, right? They want to have new love with you. Most of you, it's like, I know some of you are like, oh, what are you talking about? I've been trying to get with this person for like 3 years. Okay, so fucking what? Most of you haven't actually been in union with your twin flame. So it's still new. It's still considered new love because they ain't done it yet. You haven't done anything. For those of you who have been with them only briefly, you're still new. And either way, it's an overflowing of love. It's saying really soon for a lot of you. Less than a week. You should get some kind of communication from most of you. I'm hearing to have faith. But look, this is representative of the spiritual connection. I'm seeing something stable. I'm seeing that your person could be disappointed in some kind of money issues as well. I'm seeing them having some kind of transformation. And especially divine masculine, so making a decision in love. I'm seeing you will be in alignment for a lot of you. And I feel like that They have a lot of sadness and regret that's going to be manifesting things here. Let's go ahead and see, because it's talking about getting together so dang much. Let's see what percentage you're going to get together. I wasn't going to do this, but it just kept talking about it. So let's see what it says. Please tell me what percentage of the twin flames are going to get together and meet as a result of the super flower blood moon. In Scorpio, please tell me what percentage of the twin flames are going to get together as a result of the super flower blood moon. Like, get together really soon, probably in the month ahead or something like that. Because you gotta have some time for things to evolve. But really soon. Not like next year or something. Not like the next 4 weeks or something. Within that time. Please tell me what percentage of the twin flames are going to be getting together. What percentage of the runners are going to get together with the chasers shortly after the super flower blood moon. Percentage. And it's going to be percentage of whoever got communication. So of the 70%. What percentage of the runners will get together with the chasers shortly after the super flower blood moon? What percentage of the runners and chasers in this twin flame journey will get together shortly after the super flower blood moon? What percentage of the runners and chasers will actually get together shortly after the super flower blood moon? This is really good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 70% of the 70% who will get communication. Which is better, because the last one, it was going to be 50% communication. Now it's going to be 70% from this. Of those who watched this video. I'm getting the underlying energy. Whoo, look at this. Secrets, secrets, secrets. Being revealed. Secrets being revealed, a karmic lesson repeating. I'm seeing, it's talking about commitment. Some of you, they could be sneaking off to go be with you. They're running off from something. What are they running from? They're coming out of conflict. They could be apologizing to some of you. They're wanting to come out of the sad energy. They're seeing your value. This is headed towards commitment. Look at the sun. Look at the divine. Judgment with the sun. The divine is like, it's okay. It's time to wake up. This is the divine bringing clarity and towards your person. All right, let's get some messages and some guidance. I'm going to do some regular. I'm going to do Hermit Tarot messages. Please tell me, what does the runner want to say to the chaser? What do they want them to know in this twin flame journey? Ace of Pentacles. They can want to help the new beginning with you. What does the runner want to say to the chaser in this twin flame journey? Current energies. What does the runner want to say to the chaser? I am terrified. Suck it up, buttercup. What does the runners want to say to the chasers? I imagine you naked. I am getting a lot of sexual energy coming right now. What does the runners want to say to the chasers? I'm coming, trust. You have so many choices and options. You hurt me, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, get over it. Everybody hurts somebody. Sometimes. Everybody hurts sometimes. Alright, everybody does stuff. Hurt people, right? Please tell me, what does the runners want to say to chasers? I'm sorry. Yes. That's what we need. And if there's anything that you need to apologize for, don't be afraid to apologize. Just because you apologize for something doesn't mean that you're the only person who did anything. It's not saying that you're admitting that you're the only person who made a mistake. We're here to make mistakes. It's okay to admit them. I think we should see other people. Ah, fuck that. I would do anything for you. You are so very special. Love is the answer. This is really good, except for, what is this? Please clarify. I think we should see other people. That's why this love scares me. See? That's why. Let's see what the underlying energy says. I'm too afraid to talk to you. Your family won't like me. Time to ground yourself. You're so beautiful. Why do you even need me? And I never imagined so much affection. So don't be upset over that. I think we should see other people. It's because they're chicken shit. Come on. Why is everybody so afraid? I don't ever understand that. But I'm crazy, I guess. I'm one of those people. I'm not afraid of a lot of things. One time I was like walking around in Walmart, and I realized I wasn't afraid of anything. Like, I think something's wrong with me. I'm never afraid of anything. I'm not afraid to do stuff that other people are afraid to do. Must be something wrong with me. Maybe something is, I got brain damage or something, I would think. All right, please tell me, what does the runner want to say? The chaser? These are channel messages. What do they want them to know? Please give me time to figure things out. Just popped out. Nope, it's time to get your shit together. Please tell me, what does the runner want to say to the chaser? What do they want them to know in this twin flame journey? What are the twin flames in this cycle? I want to say, please tell me, what does the runner want to say to the chaser? I look at your social media to see what you're up to. I love you. I am moving on. I don't want to think about you. Good luck with that. Especially during the full moon. The super flower blood moon. I'm having a lot of money problems. And I can't let you go. You mean the world to me. Please tell me, what does the runner want to say to the chaser? What do they want them to know? I'm obsessed with you. My heart is broken. Please give me time to heal. I rarely think about you anymore. See, look, they're trying to move. This is trying to say is that I don't feel like that they're not thinking about you. They're actively trying to not think about you. And so they're telling themselves this, but I don't feel like it's really true. We have don't give up. And the karmic hates you for those of you who have that going on. Let's see what the underlying energy says. You have the most kind heart and beautiful soul. I'm afraid you won't find me attractive. I don't want to hurt anyone. I want a lot of people to love me. And I'm afraid I will lose you. That is true. I do know that's true. Some of you, they're obsessed with you, and the reason why they're obsessed with you is so they're trying not to think about you because of that. They literally cannot stop thinking about you. They're thinking about you incessantly. But you're thinking about them too. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Just try to think positive things when you do it. Don't think about the negative. Don't think about fighting or what negative words you're going to say. No, think about what nice things you're going to say. What nice things are you going to say to your twin flame if they finally communicated with you? Let's get some twin flame messages. All right, what does the runner want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? Doing this twin flame journey cycle, we have, please contact me. I may not respond, but knowing you care opens my heart. So, I don't know, I'm getting one that's falling out every time. Please tell me, what does the runner want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? What does the runners want to say to, whoa. It's trying to blow up on me. Let's try one more time. What do the runners want to say to the chasers? What do they want them to know? I want to let my guard down with you, but fear makes me lash out in self-defense. I long ago shut down those parts of me that wanted love, romance, and intimacy, but you make me long for those things again. I'm looking for a way out of this situation so I can be free. Their current situation, especially if they're in a situation, whatever's holding them back. Some of you, a lot of you, they're with somebody else. Or you are. But, you know, if it's not that, then it's something like, it's like it could be a job situation. Anything that's holding you back, family, whatever. Words have hurt me in the past, and that's why I fear talking to you. It amazes me when we say the same things at the same time or finish each other's sentences. That's interesting. Who's the runner? Chasers, please. When we are talking, things just come out of my mouth, and afterwards I'm not even sure why I said them. I feel our energy merging together as if it has a life of its own. We are becoming one again. I wish you could see that we are mirroring each other right now. I'm trying to leave my comfort zone with this issue. I do feel like this is going to be happening, okay? Some of them, they're still freaking afraid of chicken shit, but a lot of them are going to do it anyways because that's 6 of Wands. I'm struggling with codependency. I'm afraid to let go of my old coping mechanisms. Let's see what the underlying energies say. I feel insecure and it's pushing me to grow. When our conversations are lighthearted and playful, it eases the tension and is sometimes there when we talk. The planets? No way. The planets are activating us. The superflower blood moon? Maybe. The planets are activating us to heal and bring us closer together. Surrender to these changes. You are my true love, my heart and my soul. You show up in my dreams. It helps me process buried memories. All right, so let's go ahead and get some guidance. See what's supposed to be going on. What am I gonna, which part do you want me to do? Which one should I use? I know you want that, but is there anything else you want? I'm going to get a little extra. Actually, do you want me to do, you want me to pull a little bit of the numerology cards first? Oh, really? Okay. What I'm going to do, postcards from Spirit at the end. I bring over here so I forget. Alright. Alright. What's going on? What's going to happen in the connections between the runners and the chasers? What messages do we have for the chasers during this twin flame journey update during the superflower blood moon? What is the superflower blood moon lunar eclipse going to be affecting the runners and chasers of this twin flame journey? What's going to be happening, please? What messages do we have for the chasers about the runners? Messages for the chasers about the runners, please. Messages for the chasers about the runners. Underlying energy on the bottom, we have hold your vision, fixed moon. What do you mean by this, hold your vision? A lot of you, you're doing very well manifesting. And you're being positive and you're doing everything. Keep doing that. It's working. Stay there. Some of you are like, I don't see anything happening. I don't know if it's working. It's working, okay? This is your sign. It's working. Keep taking care of yourself, doing the things that you're supposed to be doing to help yourself stand in the power. What is those things? Some people do EFT tapping. There is affirmations. Whatever it is, that you do, doing things, sound baths, balancing your chakras, meditating, all sorts of things. And there's a lot of things on YouTube, especially sound baths. You know, actually raising the vibration on the outside of your body helps to raise the vibration inside. That also can indicate spiritual baths. And I do sell stuff for spiritual baths. You can hit me up on Instagram if you want some, but you can also use sea salt. All right. So we have a new start is coming, new moon. I believe that wholeheartedly. We have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. And we have confidence is your key to success, new moon in Leo. All right, so let's go ahead and get the other cards going on. I am putting a little extra into this reading because I want it to be very good. I feel like it's very important right now. All right, so they wanted some of these. And I always do some of the answers simple. Because part of what you need to do in order to have a fully healthy, functioning, properly functioned twin flame connection is to overcome your ego. You both are going to be triggering each other. You cannot be taking shit personally, for real. So if you want to be able to come into union and stay in union, because you very easily can come out if you do not know what you're doing. I see a lot of twin flames doing where they come together. Oh, choices came out feeling blocked and restrained. Oh. I can read it though. It's really important to overcome your ego. Have faith in your twin flame. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in the divine. You have to understand, a lot of you, I know a lot of you already know this, but there's a lot of you who don't know that the divine isn't out to get you. You're not being punished. When bad things happen to you, they happen for your highest good. And when you truly know and understand that, then it's all good. Nothing bad is happening to you, and you have to stop perceiving it that way. All right, so guidance for the chasers about the runners, please, for this super flower blood moon. Guidance for the chasers about the runners. All right, I'll take those two. Guidance for the chasers about the runners, please. For the super flower blood moon, lunar eclipse, and Scorpio. Guidance for the chasers about the runners. During the super flower blood moon, lunar eclipse, and Scorpio. Guidance for the chasers about the runners. All right. So we're going to start off with the Alice in Wonderland Oracle cards. So the first card we have is Set Your Course. This actually came out when I was like flipping around. 22, Set Your Course. Know where you wish to go. Have a plan in the right direction. Now, intuitively what I'm picking up with this. Know where you wish to go. And that was actually coming up with the Moonology cards. It says you need to practical plan. And what is this practical plan? You can do attunements. I personally do twin flame attunements, which can actually help you come into union faster to help you guys balance your chakras and to raise your vibrations. It is kind of like a quick way to give you the energies, to give you like a boost. Another thing is you could try to learn how to do it yourself. You can always send your twin flame positive energy. Okay, you could do those things. What else what else is your plan besides sending them healing energies and to help to raise their vibration? You want their vibration to be raised. Why? Some of you are like, no, I want them to suffer. You don't want them to suffer. You want their vibration to raise. Why? Because then they can hear that if you have faith in the divine, it has your back, then you want, if they raise your vibration, the angels can communicate with them easier. And they can tell them what they're supposed to be doing. But they can't do that if they're in a low place. So you want to do things to raise their vibration. And also it'll make them come out of alignment and come out of alignment with the other person that they could be with if they're with another person. It's making them come out of alignment with their current situation so they can come back into alignment with you, which is a higher vibrational being. So they want you to have a practical plan. How are you going to do this? Are you going to do affirmations? You could do EFT tapping. You're going to do meditations. You're going to do sound baths. You're going to do spiritual baths. Are you serious about this? Are you serious? Because a lot of people are like, yeah, I want to be with my twin flame, but you don't do anything to actually do it. You're not doing the things. You have all these tools that you don't do. You're just sitting on your hands doing nothing. And guess what? You're not going to get shit. If you're just sitting around twiddling your thumbs waiting for your twin flame to come, it's not going to happen. You have to do the work for yourself. You have to better yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your abundance. Focus on loving yourself and loving and honoring yourself and accepting yourself. You have to do these things in order to come into alignment with your twin flame. And I know they're lower vibrating than you, but when you do these things and you make them do the work, even though they're lagging behind. All right, so the divination meaning of this card is know where you wish to go in this life. Set goals. Yeah, you need to set goals. This is part of it. Some of you, if you don't know what you want to do, what you want to be, what you want to do to make money or be abundant, it's time to do that. You need to do that. It's not just talking about where you want to go in your connection too. You got to know where you want to do to make money. You got to put food on the table. Set goals. No, you don't want to wait for your twin flame to give you all your money. No, you need to do it yourself. You should be working together as a team, not one person dragging the other person around. It says, know where you wish to go in life, set goals, write a wish list of accomplishments, realizing that to bring your dreams into reality, you need to know what it is you want to do. Be, what do you want to be? Or create. The refusal to be a flotsam any longer. Strike out in the best direction for you. It says, Alice, like so many of us, wants to know which way she ought to go. You too may be asking yourself which way to go, what direction to head in. This can include questioning what your sole purpose is, or asking for advice from others on what you ought to do, which way to take your life, what decisions to make, and what you need to do next. Alice is rather lost in Wonderland, and when we are lost, it is only natural to ask those who seem to know more than we do for advice on what we ought to do and where we need to head. But as the Cheshire Cat points out so cleverly, the right direction for Alice depends on where Alice wishes to go. It is the same for you. So now you must spend some time focusing your thoughts towards knowing where it is you wish to get to. Once you have a better idea of your desired destination, the ambition you wish to achieve, or the dreams you wish to create, you will know what to do. Until you know that, it will be very hard for anyone to offer you any advice at all. This also applies to the advice you give to yourself. Don't flail about. Don't be at the mercy of other people's advice or opinions. Ask yourself what you want to create, do, achieve, and be. You can then seek the very best advice and head in the very best direction for you. So I think that's very good advice. Some of you, if you already know what you want to go, imagine what the kind of person you want to be. Do you want to be a good person? Do you want to become the best version of yourself, or do you want to be a piece of shit? It's up to you. I sound really shitty in saying that. All right. But, that's how it is, right? Do you want, like some of you, I don't know, I'm not saying any of you are really like this, but, if some of you could know people like this. Do you want to be a criminal? Do you want to be a drug addict? No. If you do, I'm concerned for you. You're probably not going to make it very far in your twin flame journey. But do you want to be a spiritual person? Do you want to be happy? Do you want to be able to manifest anything you want into your life? Do you want to be abundant? Do you, to be honest with you, the things that I teach and being the version of what I try to teach people to do, that actually is very good at getting you whatever the fuck you want. It does help you manifest. Not only am I teaching you how to come into alignment with your twin flame, but the part of the reason why you're coming in alignment with your twin flame is because I'm teaching you how to manifest things. So it kind of comes all together at the same time. But if you do get together with your twin flame and you don't know what you want to do, you don't know where you're going, you don't know who you want to be, then it's only going to be temporary. You're going to come together and you're going to come back apart, because whatever you learn, you also need to be sharing with your twin flame, not just keeping it to yourself. Not just like, oh yes, I'm spiritual, and then no, you don't say nobody, you don't tell nobody, you're afraid to tell your twin flame that you're twin flames. You can't do that. You have to stop being afraid to be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Tell your twin flame exactly what you think and feel. Tell them that you're twin flames and that you love them and you want to be with them. And that you love and accept them for who they are. And you love and accept yourself for who you are. Now, number 44, you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present. And this is true. You really do that. And I really think it's interesting. We have 22 and 44 here. So we have some number synchronicities as well. So the divination says, you are more than your past. You have evolved and changed. Sharing your history is only to share. Sharing your history is only to share who you once were. You are no longer the same person. In this lovely moment, Alice is being asked to recount her adventures for the Griffin, who longs to hear them and is genuinely interested. Alice would love to share too, but she knows if she talks a great deal about what has happened and where she's from, she will never truly be able to move forward and find out who she is now that she has changed and is within the world of Wonderland. The Griffin wants her to share so he can be entertained and perhaps to get to know her a little better. But for Alice, the thought of reliving the past is no good, as it will not help him know her, as she has changed too much, and therefore her history is not a way to true friendship. Perhaps this is the same for you. Focus on creating new memories, on sharing experiences, on getting to know someone and letting them know you in the present. That's your twin flame they're saying that about. Don't focus on all the things that happened in your past. I'm sure you can mention some things you had in the past. Don't dwell especially on the negative. As you try to work to get to know your twin flame, who you are now, get to know your twin flame, who they are now and who you are now, not who you used to be, because who you used to be is not who you are anymore. You're both evolving and changed, and you're not even the same people anymore. So it says, focus on creating new memories, on sharing experiences, on getting to know someone and letting them know you in the present through observation and conversation. Accept that you have changed. As we change, the simple telling of who we were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming and experiencing new adventures right in the heart of the precious present moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you when the time is right for the sharing of such things. So they're saying, not really focusing on that. You can eventually talk about your past and stories and stuff like that, but maybe it's not the time right now. Focus on who you are now and talk about, what are you doing? What is your plans right now? When you talk to your twin flame, what are you going to say? What your plans? Oh, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm really excited. I'm motivated. They want to hear positive shit. They don't want to hear a bunch of negative shit about whining about your job and your bills and the last guy who fucked you over. All right. So we have number 57. Call your spirit home. It says, are you growing tired yet of the same old blah, blah, blah of disinterest that your ego mind comes up with whenever you get a whiff of inspiration? Are you tired of the same dreary arrangement of self-denial and security and boredom that you come home to at the end of every hard day at work? You feel this lack of inspiration because your joyful spirit has been living outside of your body. I had to change the page. It says, and your home. Your ego has taken over and pushed it out the door. It's time to call your spirit back. Start by creating an atmosphere that appeals to it. It harbors darkness, chaos, dreariness, and carelessness. Is your living space inviting to your spirit? Your spirit is holy and requires a place of peace and serenity to dwell in. Invite it to come home by cleaning up your residence and airing out the old. If the home is cluttered, dusty, falling apart, and just plain ugly, it's not appealing to your spirit. Clean up and clear out this debris to attract your spirit once again. Hire help to do so if you're overwhelmed. Take pride in your space and make it beautiful. They're talking about your home, your physical home, and yourself too. Make yourself pretty. And simplify. If you own less, you will worry about less. Your spirit is content in a quiet, clean, and uncluttered space. Make yours a place truly worthy of your spirit, and it will return. Light a candle, say a prayer, and call it home. You'll know that you've succeeded because you'll feel inspired and happy to be home in every sense of the word. Then we have number 28, reach out. Some of you may have to reach out to your person. But it's not just your person. It could be the other people. This Mercury retrograde in Gemini is going to make people communicate. So don't be surprised when that happens. So reach out. It's time to open your heart and arms and touch others with your spirit. Your ego is putting up a defensive shield, having you believe that there are enemy forces out there from which you must be protected and withdraw. Your spirit, however, knows that there's no them to defend against. There's just us, beautiful souls needing to be loved, and right now needing your love. Examine your body posture. Are your arms folded tightly against your chest? Do you turn your body and eyes from those around you? Are you holding yourself away from others, afraid to connect and be part of their lives? Are you not allowing others to become a part of yours? Your spirit wants you to connect with others now. Unfold your arms, turn towards those around you, and reach out. Your love and healing forces are needed. Trust yourself to make a difference and connect. All right, so now I'm going to do the spirit, the postcards from spirit, and let's see what we do. I'm going to do, what do I do, 1 or 2? You're saying 2. There's 1. Okay, I'll take those. All right, apparently I'm getting 3. They're like 3. I didn't ask for that. All right, here we go. So, dearest you, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality. But we know that happy rewards are on their way to you even now. Change is only constant, so be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments and gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet comments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. You are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? And then we have, dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations. in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. Oop. All right, and then we have the last one. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burdens of an old story. Oh, that's what the Griffin one talks about too. I can talk about releasing yourself from an old story. The stories that aren't really you. It's not really about who you are now when it says that releasing yourself from an old story is like your past. One in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. So they're wanting you to get out of a victim type mentality. And instead, they're wanting to empower you. When you're in a victim mentality and you're not taking responsibility for the part that you played and getting into the negative, being victimized, whatever happened to make you victimized. And it's a really harsh thing to say to someone. It can be really tough to hear for people who are a victim of really serious things like say some kind of abuse or something. But, and as a child, you know, there's not a whole lot you can do if it happened like that. But there are some situations, especially as you get older, where sometimes we will continue to have this victim vibration from our childhood and it carries into our adulthood and we continue to keep getting victimized. And what you have to do is you have to release the victimization of when you're a child. So you can continuously stop having that in the present moment, so you can stop being victimized now. So you can stop. See, victimization is a little bit more, it's a vibration. Okay. Part of it is that some people are victims and they don't really need to be victims over petty shit. They're serious victims. Okay. There's ones where people are seriously getting hurt and something really bad things are happening to them. Okay. And there's a big difference. As far as the small stuff, you know, the stuff that, you know, that you can, there's things that you can avoid happening, and you have to take responsibility for that. If you're being victimized and say you feel like you're a victim because you got with somebody and they stole all your fucking money and you're broke and you're screwed and your whole family's screwed. And why? Well, you have to take responsibility for the fact that you picked that idiot to fuck you over, and look for and pay attention to the red flags and not allow it to happen again. And so there's still, so even though that person screwed you over, there were still red flags that you didn't pay attention to, that you chose to ignore. And there, in that sense, you know, obviously there's some things that that happens when you're a child, and those things happen to you for a reason when you're victimized as a child. And it sounds fucked up, but it happens so you can become a stronger person, so you can learn to heal from it, and so you can teach other people how to heal. So it's not for nothing. Nothing that you ever go through is for nothing. It is to prepare you for your purpose and to prepare you for your life, so you become a stronger version, so you can deal with these things and stop. But they're wanting you to stop feeling this victim. You have to stop feeling like a victim and stop victimizing yourself and take responsibility for the life that you're actively creating. It says, even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. See, so they're saying even forgiveness. And some like advocating for good. Yeah. So like say you're when you're abused as a child, instead of calling yourself an abuse victim, call yourself an abuse survivor. Because that's what you truly want to be. You don't want to be a victim anymore. You want to get out of that vibration so you can stop having situations happen like that. But it says forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. It says you can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Spirit. Well, hopefully this reading has been informative and helpful, and I hope you all have a wonderful weekend ahead. God bless.